She's an idiot. And I didn't do 10 years of post-high school education to deal with 4 idiots over a wedding date. So if you got punched in the face and you got hurt, pay your own medical bills. And you have a counterclaim? You shouldn't have gone to the bowling alley.
I agree, Your Honor.
That's right. That's right. You shouldn't have responded to him. You shouldn't have gone. You should have said he's an idiot. My wife's a bit of an idiot. I'm not going to be an idiot. I'm smarter than that. But I'm certainly not going to go to the bowling alley to confront him, because that's going to end up in trouble. And if you got socked around, which you say you did, and you got harassed, which you say you did, you've been doing it to each other.
He was never harassed or hit. In the police report, it said he was never hit.
You started it.
I did not.
I'm finishing it. Your case is dismissed. So is yours. Goodbye.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Him and his wife were harassing my wife.
He did attack me. He assaulted me first.
It's said and done, but
I retaliated in self-defense.
it's not over.
And he cried about it.
And now the next case.
All parties in the matter of Gallegos versus Peelman, step forward.
Lisa Geith drawing the money.
Ms. Gallegos, the defendant is your former husband.
Correct.
And it is your claim that before the divorce, but you only found out about it subsequent to the divorce, that he had deposited a check into a joint account that you had. The check turned out to be not a good check. He withdrew the money, and you are being charged for that amount.
Correct.
Some $3,000 some odd dollars, including fees. I'm not exactly sure what Mr. Peelman's defense is, but he sort of says you should have closed the account, and then you wouldn't have had this trouble. Is that your defense?
Your Honor, anything that she feels I owe her or owed her should have been taken care of in the divorce.
If she knew about it.
If I knew about it.
If she knew about it.
Yes,
You
Your
did
Honor.
know about it.
So now you want to talk to him? Go outside. On what date were you divorced?
When was our final?
Our divorce was final November 16th, 2009.
Women know those things.
Yes, Your Honor, they
Sometimes it's the most liberating date in their lives. They like to keep.
Yes, it was.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
Why did you use this account to deposit the check? Do you understand where I'm going, Mr. Peelman?
I do understand where you're coming from, Your Honor.
I'm glad you understand, because I didn't want you to think that they just keep me up here because I'm a pretty...
Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Lisa Gallegos says ex-husband Matthew Peelman deposited a fraudulent check into a shared account.
Now, when did you separate?
We separated on March 14th, 2008.
And when you separated, Mr. Peelman, in March of '08, did you move out of the house, or did your wife?
I guess she moved out.
Where did you go?
I went and I lived with a friend.
Are you asking me?
I went and I lived with my friend. I moved into my friend's house.
Did you stay in the marital home, Mr. Peelman?
For a short time.
How long?
Less than a month.
He's lying. We were living at his parents' house.
I moved out of our marital home after I found out that there was infidelity in the marriage.
Were you, in March of 2008, living with your parents, the two of you?
I moved in with my parents, yes.
We moved into his parents' house Thanksgiving weekend, November 2007.
I moved into my parents' house.
We moved in.
Shh. Don't.
Got it.
When was this check deposited, Mr. Peelman?
I want to say when the police came to my house to investigate this, they told me it was September of '08.
Don't tell me what they told you. Do you have the date it was deposited?
Correct.
I
Yeah, I
assume you
do.
have. Can I see it, please?
It's the copy of the check and the deposit slip.
All right. Now, Mr. Peelman, this is clearly your signature on the endorsement of the check and the deposit slip. The check is for $4,950. You took out $1,000, means you deposited $3,950 into this account. You agree with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that was a good 6 months after you and the plaintiff had separated.
Yes, Your Honor.
What was that check for, Mr. Peelman?
Work I had done for a mortgage company.
He's lying.
Shh. Listen, if you say it again, I'm dismissing your case.
Okay,
Do you
I'm sorry.
understand? Now, you've been warned once, and I said it nicely once before, so the next time you're gone. You do understand.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how much money did you take out of this account, sir, other than the $1,000?
I don't recall, Your Honor.
Do you have the information as to how much he withdrew on this check for $4,950?
Yes.
I'd like to see it.
Here's the bank statement, and on the second page, there's 2 debits.
What was this cash withdrawal from savings, $475? Whose withdrawal is that?
He was the only person